Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're doing a little quick product update. This is a little speed review where we talk about some of the things that I have been using and trying out in the background. Maybe you saw them in a vlog or first impression. Sometimes I'm just reiterating my opinions. But anyway, we got a little hair care, skincare, and makeup to talk about today. So let's go ahead and just get into it. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, I don't actually have in my hand, and I just got up to go get my phone. I could have just got out my purse. Did I do that? No. Am I getting up again? No, it's too hot. My AC is not working. No, I'm not getting up again. Anywho, it's hot. It's very hot in my studio today. It's a heat index of 108, and my AC said, nah, we're gonna like blow a capacitor or something, and you're gonna have to wait for the service guy to come tomorrow. So you're just gonna have to bake overnight. So here we are, and I figured, you know what, before it gets too hot, I'm gonna get some videos filmed because I gotta get this done anyway. So here we are. Anyway, the brow product that I'm talking about, I don't have on hand. It is in my purse because I had a travel size of it. And I was like, well, you know, I may not love this for day to day, but this will be fine as a just in case emergency product. And that is the Benefit My Brow Tinted Eyebrow Wax. Yeah, it's waxy. It's sticky. It's kind of gummy feeling. And I don't like it. I don't like that consistency in a tinted brow gel. I would rather have something more like the volumizing brow gel that they have. I like that texture much more. Something about the waxiness of that one I don't like it. It just feels icky. I feel like I can't get other product to work with it. I think if you have really thick, full brows and you don't need to do a lot of filling with as well, it's gonna be fabulous. Like if you don't have sparse brows, I have very sparse brows. Like they take up a lot of real estate. They're just not a lot. They're low density, so I have a lot of like skin that shows through that I need to kind of fill in. And yeah, it wasn't it for me. I prefer a clear brow gel or a brow like lamination wax. I just didn't like this one. I didn't like the way it performed with other products. It just feel like it didn't dry down very well. I don't know. It just was not for me. Not a fan of it. So there's that. Next up, we have another thing that I just really wasn't a fan of, and it's also a travel size. That's the Milk Hydro Get a Grip Primer or Gripping Primer. I feel like this did nothing for me. It's a little bit hydrating. A little bit tacky on the skin, but I didn't feel like it did much for anything else. It's not what I look for in a primer. I didn't feel like it created any longevity for me. I would much prefer something that gives a bit of a pore filling, blurring effect over something like this. This just was like, nah. I know a lot of people love this, so I think I'm in the minority on this one. But I didn't feel like it did a whole lot for longevity or anything for me. It just felt like a nothing product. I don't get it. But that's just me. I think other people do very much enjoy these gripping products, and I'm just not one of them. Jumping back over to brows real quick. This little brow pencil here from NYX. Ooh, I love this. This is a good one. This is a NYX Blade and Shade. I lost my caps. They're neon green caps. This is the coolest little thing though. This is the only micro teeny tiny brow pencil that I've come across that I would like, because it's a unique shape. Like the Nano pencil from CoverGirl, I tore through that so fast that it was like I might as well have been throwing money away. However, this NYX Brow Blade and Shade is awesome. It's a unique shape. Now, not only is it super duper tiny, but it has this slant to the tip here, to the little nib, and as you use it, it kind of self-sharpens. Like when I'm filling in the bulk of my brow, I kind of lay it against my skin like this, where the bulk of the product is exposed, to fill in like just the main part of the brow. And then by the time I come to where I want to do some hair-like strokes, it has sharpened it down to a nice edge, and it's kind of helps self-sharpen. It's a really cool product because of that. And I think you can actually get brow-like hair strokes with this. It is lovely. And yeah, this is a good one. And I still have a good bit of product going here. Like, I've not used it up yet, and this has been kind of the favorite brow pencil lately. Yeah, so it's lasted me a little bit longer than the CoverGirl one. It lasts about the normal time that any of my other little precise brow pencils last. And I like the shade range. NYX does a great job on brow shades, so I'm a big fan of that. And yeah, I think the formula is good. You got a nice little spoolie, of course, to do what you need to do there. It's a really nice brow pencil, and what I would recommend, I like the shape of it because I do feel like you can really get in there and get those hairs. And it's just something about that slant and the width of it. I don't know. It's a really unique product, and they've done something really cool here. I know that there has been larger brow pencils like this that are just chunky and like too big that they're not gonna get you a hair-like stroke, but they have the same kind of shape, but they're like thick. This is that shape, but shrunk down to precision size, and it's perfect. I love that. Two lip glosses I've very much been enjoying here from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluron Lip Oil. Lip oil, rather. They're more like a gloss. They just have a lot of good skincare in them and some plumping. The Plump Ambition Hyaluron Lip Oil 24-hour care with hyaluronic acid. You got a good little shade range here. Looks about 10 shades. $13.99, a little pricey, but L'Oreal tends to, run a little pricey. Get glass-like shine, instantly plumped, smooth lips infused with skin-loving ingredients. Lightweight, non-sticky formula, absolutely, totally lightweight, zero stickiness, and it hangs around on lips a while. It's not like one of those oils that's just going to disappear either. It's not like just an oil. It's more like a lip gloss with a lot of skincare in it, is more so it is. So it's got a cushiony applicator, which is another interesting little call out here. The applicator is a little pointy guy, but it's got little like nubbins along it. This meant to massage the lip, and it actually does feel quite nice when you apply the gloss, and it feels kind of good. It's like a little lip massage. So these are a little minty. They're very cooling. There's a slight tingle from them, nothing extreme at all. It's more of a cooling sensation and kind of a little hint of a mintiness. That's about it. They're not like spicy or irritating or anything like that. If you're particularly sensitive to plumping agents, you might not like this, but to me this is a very minimal plumper for something that's claiming to be plumping. This just feels very refreshing and kind of cold on the lips, and a just teensy tingle that actually I think feels kind of good. But if you're not expecting it, it will catch you off guard. But if you know it's coming, you're fine with it. But I like this is one of those things. The first time you put it on, you're like, oh. But yeah, it's a pleasant sensation to me. It feels more like a little bit more like the Milani, just regular Keep It Full glosses. For comparison, it's very mild. So we've got hyaluronic acid, triple peptides for instantly smoother, plumper lips. Yeah, and I have the shades, I think Worth It. Yes, I have Worth It. Classic color. I love Worth It. It's just a good everyday, throw in your handbag, get out the door color that you don't got to think about. And then I also have Wine O'Clock, which don't they have a lipstick also in Wine O'Clock? That's two shades I've got. I've got Wine O'Clock on, but I think these are lovely. They're nice gloss. They're very luxe feeling. They feel like a high-end gloss. I think they're great. And if you would like to see a swatch video, I can pick up some more because there's definitely more shades that I would like. And we could do a little sit down and swatch them all out type of video. Do I need more lip gloss? No, but there's some pretty colors that I wouldn't complain about having. And while we're talking about L'Oreal, the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara. Oh, this is a good one. Absolute winner mascara here. This is a wonderful mascara. It's one you can just keep building and building and building. Get incredible length from it and some volume. It is really, really good. I don't usually like plastic little kind of wiggly wands like this. Usually not my cup of tea. But this one's good. This one's real good. I think it is comparable to the original telescopic mascara lengthwise and giving that full fluttery look. It's like if you took the telescopic one and combined it with just Lash Paradise. It is such a good formulation and just zero clumps. Zero clumps. You can just keep going and going and going. It almost reminds me as if it was like a tubing mascara or something. Like it wears really, really well on the lashes. Yeah, it's done great this summer when I'm hot and sweaty, as I am now. And it's done a great job. I really like this mascara and highly recommend it. It is definitely one of the best ones that's come out recently. Last two things here. Let's talk about this cream. I've been using this cream as my daytime cream for the last few weeks now. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Derma Infusion Blur and Repair Cream. This is so nice. This is so nice, especially if you have oily skin, because it's so thin and just sinks in. It doesn't leave heaviness on the skin. It absorbs and it leaves a very like airbrushed effect. Like it has that, it's got a priming quality to it. It blurs pores and does kind of some good stuff there, as well as amazing moisturizer, but it's lightweight. I think it is one of the best ones that you can use before makeup as a skin prep item. It definitely does a great job for that. Like this is up there with, you know, vitamin rich face base, the Shiseido lifting cream I love so much, the Lawless Forget the Filler. This is up there with that. This is so good. You got this nice little kind of push up thing and it comes out, looks like a little flower. It's very cute and very impressed with this one, and I think it has done a really good job. Like my skin's very much enjoying this. Like it gives me the right amount of hydration, especially in these hot, humid summer months. This has done great on my combo leaning oily skin. It's not caused excessive oil. It's helped everything stay very balanced and nice, and I don't feel greasy or heavy or anything like that. And I give it a little while to soak in before I come in here and do my makeup. I put some SPF over it. It's done great. It has played well with everything, all my other skincare. Good stuff. Let me tell you some of the claims. Take a breath, girl. Jeez. Dr. Dennis Gross. Every time I look up something for Dr. Dennis Gross, I think of Dennis from Always Sunny. That's who I picture running the company. Okay, so this has hyaluronic acid and peptides in it as well. This retails for $68, so it's not the worst. Actually, fairly decent price point for a good moisturizer. Like compared to the other ones I like, it's like not bad. It's not that crazy much more than some of the ones you'll find at the drugstore, and it's not over $100 either. So while it's still expensive, if it's under $100, that's something. I think when you're looking at skincare at Sephora, I actually expected this to cost a lot more than that. This is an ultra hydrating, lightweight cream that visibly blurs fine lines, smooths plumps, and firms skin, reducing redness, and improves the look of skin's elasticity. It absolutely does all that. Look, this might actually be a replacement performance-wise to my Shiseido Uplifting Supreme Cream. You know how much I love Shiseido if you've been here for a minute. That's my favorite skincare brand. But that's a $120 cream. This is $68. It does everything that I need it to do. It's cosmetically beautiful under makeup. If you are a working makeup artist, this is one that I would recommend for even in your kit for prepping skin. Because it's that good. It's that good. And it's so lightweight yet so hydrating. It's magical. It is really good. Very, very good. Yes, it's great for normal, combo, oily, and I would agree. I think this is one that can work for a majority of people. I do think it's kind of geared towards my age and up, us mature skin girls. Are you over 35? This is good for you, okay? All right, last thing I want to talk about is a hair gel that did not work out for me too well. Light hold, you're not kidding. Do you want a gel that has no hold? Here you go. I know a lot of people like this gel. I wanted to like this gel. I like the feel of it. I like to work with it. It's not sticky. It's easy to work with, but it doesn't offer me any hold. Like, it does nothing for hold. I use it on days when I like the fragrance a lot too. On days when I'm not concerned about my hair being perfectly curly for multiple days, it'll look good for that first day and I'll have some nice ringlets and stuff going, but it's gonna get real stretched out real fast with this one. But I notice I don't get a ton of frizz with this either. So it's a very low maintenance type of gel. I don't have to do like any kind of crazy refreshing the next day when I use this one, but it's not going to give you the hold. It just doesn't. Like, I don't get a cast from it. I've tried even using this to, like, when I'm doing kind of a slick back hairstyle. It doesn't really work in that capacity either, but it gives me just enough of something to have a decent, like, few hair days, but they're not going to be very curly days. They're going to be pretty stretched out quickly overnight when it goes up into the plop to sleep. Not the plop, when it goes up into my little pineapple to sleep, you know, the messy bun thing, it all just stretches out and doesn't retain its bounce and curliness. So yeah, it's good I think if you already have very curly hair, don't need a lot of enhancing, this is going to be really nice for you if you don't need crazy hold. For me, it didn't quite get the job done, but I wouldn't count it out as a bad gel. It's just not what I want from it. I need a little bit more. This is a very thin, while it looks like it's going to be very thick and heavy, it is actually like watery thin when you go to touch it, which is nice in that respect. I do love the smell. The fragrance is great. I like the texture of it. If it had just a tad more hold, we would be in business. But that being said, I don't mind it for those days where I'm not worried about having super tight curly hair for more than one day. Because it's just not going to happen. Even if I try to like refresh, it just, once I've slept on it, it's out the window. And I'll have some really nice waves the next day, maybe a couple like ringlets left. So let me know if you have some suggestions from this brand of, like, if there's a stronger hold gel or something for me to check out, or something else you think I would enjoy on my wavy, curly, stubborn hair that decides day to day how curly it wants to be and what it wants to do and how it wants to be. Like today, I had ringlets and then I brushed them out and then it got really hot, so now it's up in a thing and they're all wonky. I gave up on the hair today. But I started out with very curly hair this morning. And it just... Also, it's really humid and hot, and I used too much of another hair product. So I'm not going to count this out, though, and say it's a bad product. It's just not what I need in a gel. So I could see this working really, really well on a tighter texture that doesn't need help so much with the curl retention, and maybe more so with just like frizz and keeping things looking smooth and nice. Whereas I need the hold. I need that cast to help lock things in that gives me more longevity. So there's that. That's all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns about any of the products we talked about today. And wow, look at us. We actually had some stuff that I didn't like. I know I always seem like I like everything, because honestly I like a lot of stuff, and I tend to only buy the stuff I know I'm gonna like. So I don't want to waste money on stuff I don't like that I know I'm not gonna like, okay? But I do like to test things at the same time. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below on everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.